I just got married this September and Charlotte Tilbury did my wedding makeup. So stay tuned if you want to hear everything from how much it cost to what products they used. So hey guys, it's Becky and welcome to my channel and thank you so much for clicking on this video. I literally got married last month in September and Tilbury did my makeup. Now yes, I am being super clickbait. Of course it wasn't the Charlotte Tilbury, but it was one of their professional makeup artists that did my makeup for my big day, and I'm really excited to talk you through the whole process, how much it cost, was it worth it, what products they used, etc, etc. So yeah, that's what this video is going to be all about, and I've literally been working on this video since May. So I was doing a little perusing online. I wasn't sure if I was going to do my own makeup because I love beauty makeup. I have done for years. I've gotten all the products. So I wasn't sure if I was just going to do my makeup myself. But I was doing a little perusing on the Charlotte Tilbury website, maybe thinking of buying, treating myself to some new products for the wedding. When I came across their wedding service, and I have a feeling it is quite a new service. I believe this was the first year they've actually made it public, where you can get a Charlotte Tilbury professional makeup artist to do your wedding makeup on the day. It's such an insane service that they're offering. Is really iconic, to be honest. And at first I didn't quite believe it. And I wasn't sure how much it was going to cost because obviously Charlotte Tilbury are known for doing the makeup of literally like A-list celebrities like Kim Kardashian, Jennifer Aniston, Cher, I think Celine Dion is their current Christmas campaign mascot. Like they work with like A-list celebrities, so I was really worried it was going to be an A-list price. But the first thing I did was a call with the makeup artist for the first time to see if it was the right kind of thing for what I wanted. So yeah, let's head over to May of this year for me introing it. I'm starting this video back in May. It's crazy to say that in May when I know this video is probably going to go live around September, October time, but it is currently May, and today I'm about to have my first consultation with Charlotte Tilbury. Today I'm having my first consultation with Charlotte Tilbury. They do a wedding makeup service. They do two different kind of services. They do one where you can get kind of a consultation in one of their stores. You pay, I think, around £125, and then you can buy products and do the makeup yourself on the day. However, I have found out that you can actually get a proper Charlotte Tilbury makeup artist to come to your hotel, your wedding venue, and get your makeup professionally done by a Charlotte Tilbury makeup artist on the day. So I'm really excited. This definitely was, sorry, my laptop's making lots of noises. This was definitely a treat yourself experience. I'm having quite a small wedding, so this was kind of my big kind of treat, and I'm also getting my mum makeup done as well as a little treat for herself. So oh my gosh, the laptop is popping off. So in true bad YouTuber fashion, I never did a video after the call, but that was my first call with the lovely Alex, who I absolutely adore, where we just kind of chatted about the big day. Obviously my dress is a little bit different to a regular wedding dress, so I talked about that, and we also just talked about kind of like how I normally do my makeup. I don't really wear foundation, but we decided for the big day that it might be worth just trying a little bit, just obviously because I'll be getting photos taken. I let her know that I wear glasses and not contact lenses, so I will be wearing glasses on the day as well. Little things like that, just so she could kind of get an idea of what to try me with for the trial makeup. And that's also what we were booking in on the call, was booking in our wedding day makeup trial. So I work in London, and I work really close to the Covent Garden, like their their biggest store in the UK. It is, if you're going on a little shopping trip to London, you've got to go to the Covent Garden store. It's 2 floors. It's just, wow. It's like Disneyland for makeup. It's so amazing. And all of the staff there are really, really friendly, really, really helpful, and really know what they're doing. And downstairs is where they have all of the kind of like treatment, makeup, get ready areas. It's a really, really beautiful location. And I was like, well, if we can do my makeup trial there, that would be amazing. So I met Alex there on the day, and there was Prosecco. I had to pay £125 deposit for my makeup trial. So once I paid that, that set the trial date in, and also locked in my date for the actual wedding day. I don't think your day is officially locked in until you pay your deposit, so do just bear that in mind. So the trial was really, really fun. I just think as well, when you're like a makeup fan, just like getting to look in a makeup artist kit, like Alex was amazing. She was showing me everything and showing me all of her like depotted things. It's just so interesting. Alex has worked at Charlotte Tilbury for I think 7+ years, so she really, really knows her stuff. She knows all of the products inside and out, and she knows exactly what products will work for anyone's skin, especially for like a big occasion like a wedding or anything like that. So she was fantastic. She talked me through everything, told me like why she was using certain products. She added like a little bit of the magic oil to the foundation, and she said, while I think a lot of people think adding oil will make you oilier, actually it stops you making oil because you have that moisture on your skin. And yeah, it worked. That was a great little hack. She also taught me how to tightline. I have never tightlined before. I've wanted to do it, but I've always been scared. And it's basically just like putting eyeliner, but only on the top of, so you're doing your eyeliner like you would do back in the day, like right in the eye, but you just like lift it so it's only touching the top. What? Mind blown. And yeah, it was just fantastic learning lots of tips from her as well. Like, I feel like if you're not a beauty lover, but you are maybe wanting to also get some advice on how to do your makeup, I think this is like a 2-in-1 where you could get some amazing tips for every day, as well as obviously get your wedding makeup done. I have tried to kind of recreate the little look today as well. Also, another perk that you get when you are a Charlotte Tilbury bride, as they call you in the shop. Oh, this is a Charlotte Tilbury bride. Charlotte Tilbury bride. Oh my God, a Charlotte Tilbury bride. You do get 10% off, I believe, any makeup purchases in store. So there was a couple of things that I wanted to pick up. First off was this, it's called, what is it called? This is called the Super Nudes Liner Duo. This is the one with the brown and the cream. This is what she used to tightline, and then you can use this one on your bottom eyelash line as well, but really liked it. It was just really slick. This is the thing that I liked. It was just like whoop, really quick to apply, wasn't dry or dragging. But I also really like the fact that it does have this cream on the end as well, so it's very multi-use. And then another product I bought, which is one of her newest launches, is it doesn't say the name. Oh, here it does. Unreal Blush Healthy Glow Stick. This would never have been the colour that I would have gone for. I probably would have gone for the more like nudie or like pillow talky shade. But this is the shade Rosy Glow. I'm wearing it now. And it's just so pretty. Like, it just looks really healthy. These are very pigmented though, so I do apply this to the brush and like dab it on the back of my hand before putting it on, and I always kind of place it quite high up and then blend down. But really nice, and getting that little extra 10% discount on top was amazing. So yeah, let's flash back to my makeup trial and what I thought of it. So here's the final look, guys. It's so cute. I have got most heinous spot at the moment. But yeah, I feel very glamorous walking around Covent Garden with my full beat. It's so funny because to me I feel like this is like a lot of makeup, but she was like, actually it's quite light, heavy makeup. Might do a little bit less of an overline just because I feel like I look a little bit like a Bratz doll. But yeah, it was just, obviously it's the trial, so we have another call in a couple of weeks where we just discuss like any feedback and talk timings. So, but I love the eyes. I think the eyes are so gorgeous. So yeah. So there are a couple of little tweaks to the makeup trial. So we did have a call maybe a month before the actual wedding. The kind of only feedback I had was, while I loved the overline look, kind of like for a bit of fun, it's just not me. I don't overline my lips in the day-to-day, and I wasn't used to seeing myself look like that. And because I also went back to the office after, it was kind of a comment that some of my friends in the office also said, that it just looked very different. Like, it wasn't bad, but it was different. So ultimately we decided to just revert back to my natural lip line, or just a slight over lip line, rather than, I kind of feel like I look like a Bratz doll in the best way. We also decided to warm up the lip. We went in with, because I'm very fair, and although I have quite pigmented lips, they are still quite fair. So it was quite hard to find the right lip liner. Originally we did go in with Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Fair, but it pulls incredibly cool. It's a very, very cool lip liner. And again, that was just something that I found quite jarring. I felt like the rest of the makeup was definitely more like neutral warm rather than neutral cool. So one of my favorite lip liners from Charlotte Tilbury is Super Size Me. I'm wearing it now, and it's just really, really pretty. I just love this lip liner, so we decided to go with that on the day, because I know that I like myself in it, and obviously we weren't having a second trial. So yeah, we decided to go with Super Size Me because I knew on the day that I would really like it. That was really the kind of only notes that I kind of gave back, and that was just something on the day that we were kind of like trying a lot of different things just to get it right. And like Alex was absolutely fine and like agreed to it all, which was amazing. And then she also kind of helped me kind of plan the wedding morning, because if I'm honest, I hadn't a clue. I didn't know all I knew is what time the bus was coming to pick us up. I had no idea when she should come. I had no clue. So she was really great at kind of organising the morning, because obviously as well, my mum was also getting her makeup done. And that was really cool as well. I did send a couple of photos of my mum to Alex beforehand, because my mum has very different colourings to me. She's way more olive toned than I am, so I just didn't want her to be surprised on the wedding day when she wasn't like as fair and like redheaded as I am. And that was really helpful for her. So if you are getting other wedding guests done and they're not having a trial done, and I don't think bridesmaids and stuff do, I would always just like share anything that might just be like a little bit different, or maybe even like concerns that person might have, so that makeup artists can come kind of prepared with whatever they need. But Alex has it all anyway, so I don't think it would be a major surprise for her, but I just felt good telling her about that, just so she knew on the day. So then on the day, Alex arrived a little bit early, which was great. She set up everything in the room. I would just say, when you get a room, try and find a location with really, really nice lighting. Luckily we had a suite, so there was quite a lot of places that we could like move things to get it in the right area. It took maybe an hour or just over an hour to do my makeup. It was such a fun experience. Alex is such a girl's girl. She is so fun. She's so chatty. She was chatting to all of like kind of my girly crew, and my mum and my sister-in-law. My sister-in-law was literally in awe of Alex and was just like watching her do all of my makeup and like soak in all of the tips. Trina was there as well, and we were all just like chatting makeup and beauty, and it was just such a fun girly morning. But yeah, I just absolutely loved. We did end up adding a little bit more blush to the final look as well. And she also showed me some products that are coming next year. I'm not gonna say any more because I'm in sworn to secrecy, but that was also really cool too. So yeah, it was just like such a fun morning. Just being a girl's girl, chatting beauty and makeup and all of the kind of like Charlotte Tilbury gossip that me and Trina were trying to get out of Alex. It was an amazing morning. She then did my mum's makeup. And yeah, my mum looks so cute. She looks so nice. And again, she just kind of asked my mum, like, oh, do you wear foundation? Like, my mum doesn't really wear foundation. She likes more of like a bold lip than a bold eye. And she showed her like what she was wearing, and she did my mum's makeup so nicely. She looks so glam, so pretty. And yeah, that was amazing. And then before Alex left, goodie bag, I thought, like, I knew we got like a little gift because it did say like when you place your order, so it is when you book the service, it does say you are going to get like a little gift from Charlotte Tilbury. Now I thought that would just be like the lip gloss, the lip liner, the lipstick that they put on you, not a whole damn bag of goodies. I was just like, what? This is like so worth it. The thing that, like, this is so sad, the thing I was like most excited about was I've wanted this for ages, and it's just like something you're like, oh, I'm not going to actually spend money on this, am I? So to get it as like a gift, amazing. This is the makeup bag of dreams, and the thing I love about this is it's something you can keep forever. It's not like makeup that expires or you use it all up. This is a makeup bag that I'll have forever, and it will always remind me of getting my makeup done by Charlotte Tilbury. It is this gorgeous like oxblood red with the rose gold. It's got a lipstick, and then you open it up and it's got all these different pouches, so you could put like face, eyes and lip in there. Just perfect for like a weekend away, or like oh yeah, like a big handbag, a big handbag makeup bag. But it's so nice, and yeah, this was such a treat. Another a huge unexpected treat, and also came in so handy because my moisturizer literally ran out the morning of the wedding. I was literally scraping the inside because it's that L'Oreal pump one, so I had no idea it was about to run out. A full size, a full 50, I think this is the 50ml. Yeah, a full 50ml of the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Water Cream. This is so expensive, and so to get this as like a gift was amazing. I actually took this on my honeymoon because I was like, you know what? Why not? Amazing. I've never tried the water cream before, and it's actually, I would say, a beautiful like summer moisturizer. I do really love magic cream in the winter as I start to get drier, but this, when I was, you know, in Mallorca, was really beautiful, and I really liked it. So amazing. And then she also popped in the Charlotte Tilbury, the Pillow Talk Fair Lip Liner. I think she had to place the order before we had our final call because this was originally the colour we were going with. But I actually don't have this lip pencil. I was just going through my lip liners to find the supersize one, and I was like, oh, where's Pillow Talk Fair? And I don't have it. So this is fate. It is fate. This is a very cool tone lip liner, which are sometimes really hard to find. So really chuffed to have it because I didn't have it, which I'm so surprised about. And then the final thing in the goodie bag, like what an amazing goodie bag, is the Pillow Talk Luxury Palette of Pops. So I believe these are all like shimmeries. Yes. So pretty. and I think she used at least 1 or 2 of these on my eyes, and I don't think I have this either, so it worked out really well, because I was like, I do have quite a bit of Charlotte Tilbury products already. So I did try to recreate the look today. One thing I have noticed, that I think I've seen this on some other Charlotte Tilbury content as well, they use their eyes to mesmerize as eyeshadow bases. So I did that today for the first time, and it really amplifies the colors. Like, you don't really see it, especially because I'm wearing the rose gold one with Pillow Talk, but it really looks beautiful, and it locked in my eyes for the day. So yeah, she went in with rose gold, eyes to mesmerize. It's already a lovely product, and I will just use it on its own, but also now using it as an eye base, excellent tip. She also did do winged eyeliner, which I'm not as brave. I did just put like a little bit of a pencil flick. That was with this dual-ended eye pencil. She also did do some false eyelashes. She did some individuals on each lash. So my eyes probably don't look as, I feel like I look really sexy. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I look pretty sexy. But yeah, she used a couple of little false eyelashes. Again, very optional if you want it or not, but the option is there. Because I know Charlotte Tilbury doesn't do false eyelashes, but she does have some, if you would like some. I know she also went in with the Charlotte Tilbury, I think it was a magic foundation with a bit of the magic oil. Oh, she also put on the eye patches, which were so lovely. Really, really like them. I could see myself getting myself some in the future, because you get 30 pairs in like one pot, which is amazing. And that was, yeah, so she did my eyes while those eye patches were on, which was just like a lovely experience. She there, yeah, added the oil, the concealer. I can't find my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Concealer anywhere, which is gutting. A bit of bronzer. I do like a bit of bronzer. I don't think, though, we did any highlighter, because this is already quite glowy, and honestly, I'm a sweaty girl anyway. Like, I probably didn't need much highlighter anyway. But we also use this a little bit on the lips. And the one thing I don't have is the actual lipstick, which was called like Rose something, Endless Rose. I do really want to get it so I can say this was my wedding lipstick. It was never a colour I would have ever picked, but it was so pretty. And I think it just like, while I would never wear it normally, it just looked so me when I was wearing it with the dress. Really, really hard to explain, but I absolutely loved it. I also did have an application of the product that's not yet launched. I'm not even going to say what category it is, guys. I'm being that good, but very nice. I also just felt like such a diva getting some unreleased product on my face. That was amazing. So yes, was it worth it? 100 million %. If you love makeup and beauty, I think you'll love it. But if you are wanting to learn about how to do makeup and have an interest in maybe getting Charlotte Tilbury products because you know that they are, you know, really, really good. And I also think it's great for that. I think that obviously the biggest question is, how much was it? So for just the bride makeup on the day, it was £500. I didn't really look at any other makeup artists and stuff like that. I don't know if that is good value, not good value. I don't know, because it was either Charlotte Tilbury or myself. I wasn't really going to ask anyone else, which obviously is a lot of money, but it's Charlotte Tilbury. You know, they're using all Charlotte Tilbury products. That also includes your trial. It also includes this amazing goodie bag. So I think when you kind of put the whole experience together, we also did got a mood board as well of like my dress, like the pictures I sent, and then she did a mood board of like some of the products and some of the like Charlotte Tilbury looks. That was really cool. So I really feel like for that money, like it's something I'm never ever going to do again. I'm not planning on getting married again. I've even forgot what I'm going to put my ring on, guys, but I am married, I promise. This is a theme through my videos, guys. Yeah, I'm planning on not getting married again. So it was like a once in a lifetime experience that honestly, I do believe was worth every penny. They do have some other packages available. For example, I think there's one where you get yourself and maybe 3 bridesmaids or the wedding party. That's one package. And then another package is where the makeup artist will stay with you like all day, do touch-ups, things like that. So really there's something for kind of like every like size of wedding. For me, I didn't need touch-ups. And also you can pay for any additional makeup to be done. So my mum was £125. Which I think was like definitely worth it. Like I'd pay for my mum to have that done any day of the week. And I feel like that was really great. And it just meant that mum could have a little bit of pampering and didn't have to worry about doing her makeup. And again, I think she found it a really lovely experience as well. So yeah, I personally do believe that was worth it. I was also told by Alex that they don't actually charge in and out of season rates. I know that's like a thing. I didn't really experience any of it because I feel like my September wedding was kind of on the cusp. But yeah, some makeup artists do charge extra for like spring summer weddings. Charlotte Tilbury, the price is a flat fee all year around. I have been told as well that if you are interested in booking a Charlotte Tilbury wedding makeup artist, they are getting really booked up for 2026. So if this is something you have been interested in, maybe that's why you clicked on this video, do get in contact with them ASAP. You can either click on the website down below, or I think I'll even have like their email or something, or you can contact them on their Instagram page as well to see if your date is still available. But they are also taking bookings for 2027, and if you book this year, you will get this year's prices for then. Which is awesome. So you're not going to be charged a different price in 2027 if you book now, which is what I've not even said 2027 before. So that is wild to say. Also, you can give Alex, my lovely makeup artist, a follow over on Instagram. She shares everything from kind of beauty and makeup tips to also other kind of wedding looks, and you can see some of the brides she's done as well. I do believe Charlotte Tilbury will give you the artist that's best for you in terms of location and availability. But I imagine if you wanted to request a certain makeup artist, you could probably do that as well. And also just one thing to bear in mind, you will also have to pay travel costs because Alex lives very near. That was a very minimal fee. I think it was like the minimum of like 50 quid to get into London, which I think is like fair enough. She also had to get up really early. So that is very much fair, you know, with all the congestion charge and all of that sort of thing. It was a very fair price, and I'm sure they have like a calculation for that, but just wanted to make you guys aware of that. So I think overall, it was around like £700 for my mum, for me, and for the travel fee. And honestly, I do think it's worth it. For me, it's an experience I'll never forget. I loved every minute of it. And I would highly recommend it to, yeah, any bride. If you've got any questions, do let me know down below. I'll have all the information in the description box as well. Yeah, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy this kind of content. And I'll see you all very soon. Bye!